everybody. This is Mia with Chalk with Mia. I am here tonight with a really quick project to do with you guys. And, oh, let me notify my assistant. Hey, Dylan. I don't know if he can hear me. I'm on, bud. So he said he might join us. So if you see some comments down below from Chalk with Mia, that is actually Dylan responding and not me. He is my wonderful, almost 12-year-old son, and he helps me with lives. So tonight, let me get this project, let me get it on my screen here so that you guys can see it. Oops. And ooh, here we go. I'm going to put this up in the corner and we are going to, yay, go live. Whoops, let me take that one off. And we are going to add one other little thing here really quick. Okay, so I have a new system for you guys. If you text me, this is my business text number, at this number, 757-505-0303. You will send me a text, and then I can set you up for notifications and deals and all of that fun stuff. So you just gotta send me a text and I will send one back to you. Okay, if you guys are here, please say hi so I know. Also, if you're interested in joining my VIP group, please type the word join to join my VIPs. Okay, all right guys, we are going to take some of this stuff off now so that my screen will go back to full color. All right, so tonight's project is actually going to be fairly quick, I think. Yes, sir.
One second.
Yeah. My assistant's down here, by the way. Sorry. It's okay.
But you apparently updated your password, so it's not updated through my computer.
Oh, yeah. And I can't remember what it is. I'll have to, the typical one didn't work, huh?
No.
I don't know what to tell you about. You can come here and say hi to everybody. Camera's right here.
Hello.
Everybody say hi to Dylan. Apparently I outdated my password and I didn't tell him. So yeah, so he has to log in as me because he does not have Facebook.
I'm not allowed on any social media.
Well, you're on YouTube a lot.
Well, YouTube technically, would YouTube be a social media?
Is it social?
Well,
and is it media?
Well, technically you're not like
interacting together.
Yeah, it's only through a live stream.
That's true.
So.
Okay. All right, guys. I'm sorry, bud.
You're fine.
I'll try to correct it for next time.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, buddy.
I'm tempted to leave my furry friend here.
Oh, okay. Does he have a name?
No, not really.
Can he be my mascot?
Yes.
Okay.
He's Easter Bunny.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, guys, so we are going to do this welcome sign. This is one of our big welcome transfers. This is our box frame board. I am going to wax it. It is a permanent surface, okay? Oh, hey, Tarina. Tarina says hi, Dylan. He's already gone upstairs. He might come running back down, though, if he knows that you said hi. So this is a permanent surface, meaning, you know, our products allow us to make surfaces that we can erase later and change out. But this one is not meant for that. This one is meant to make something and leave it on there, okay? I have fallen in love with these boards. Even though I like changing out my designs and having that ability, these boards are just so simple and pretty and nice quality. I just love working with them. So, and I usually wax the entire surface. There are different types of wax you can use, and Chalk Couture has one. I just happen to use Dixie Belle Best Dang Wax. Okay, that's what I'm using. They always recommend to let it sit for 24 hours. I'm just not that patient, to be honest with you. So you just wax on, wax off, and then I'll hit it with the blow dryer a little bit to help heat seal it, or let it sit in there a second. Okay. I don't really know why I do that. I just do that sometimes. Okay, so now I have our transfer, okay, and I have our fuzzing cloth here, and this is a brand new transfer for me. I don't think that I've used it yet. So I just want to run this across our fuzzing mat. Hi, Stephanie, how are you? Hey, Kathleen, how are you? Thanks for joining me. If you guys missed it earlier, if you join or if you text me to my business text, 757-5, not sure that I wait long. No, Tarina. They usually tell you to wait 24 hours after waxing. So Kathleen's also a sign maker on here. She is an artisan at my boutique, and she is fantastic. Kathleen, though, does stuff by hand, I believe, and vinyl, and yeah. So Kathleen, I don't know if you ever have to wax your boards or prep them, or if you do like you're supposed to. I know I do not. Hi, Becky. So anyways, all right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to off-center this because I'm going to tell you guys, I have jumped on this felt flower bandwagon. I mean, like, full force, love it, cannot stop finding projects that I am just over the moon about. So I came across some that I thought I would try, and I know the picture, if you guys saw my picture beforehand, we are going to play around with this a little bit because I have several, and what I thought I would do is put some in the corner here, and I've got, I don't know what colors I want to use, but I've got several. Not a lot, and then some greenery. So I can do something like this, or I was thinking even just more simple because I'm going to do this in black, okay? Kathleen, you don't wax. No, I figure because you're not using transfers or stencils a lot. You do it by hand, right? Good Lord. If you guys ever have time, look up the Humble Butterfly. Kathleen, what's your site? Humble Butterfly Creation, Humble Butterfly Signs, I think. Or we could do something like that. Since I'm just gonna have black and the white, I think that would be very pretty. I don't know. We'll mess with that a little bit later, but I am totally, thanks Barb, addicted to these felt flowers, and I have not done a project yet with them, so I thought it would be kind of fun. All right, so with our transfers, we want to make sure, I've got my 4-inch squeegee here that just kind of helps sometimes. Well, I know this, all the time your signs are beautiful. She is, like I said, she's an artisan in the boutique. And Simply Vintage, we are so happy to have her. Okay. So you want to make sure you're getting the air bubbles out. And because that's what makes our transfers so awesome, is it helps bring a complete transfer of the paste onto the board without any of that seepage and leaking that you get sometimes with stencils if you don't do it properly. So I am just pushing out all the air bubbles that I can. Oh, I just heard a few. Now, I don't care if it's in this teal section. I just care about the welcome, the part where you see the white coming through. All right, like I said, I am going very simple tonight. I am just going to use my black paste. So our paste, which is this, okay, it is water soluble. So it is meant to be able to be erased and replaced later. Oh, there we go, erased and replaced. I think I just coined something. But anyways, but not on this surface. Like I said, this surface is a permanent surface, meaning that this board back here is not chalkboard. It's not something that it absorbs. Hi, Cindy. It absorbs this paste, and so it doesn't come off very easily. So I've got my squeegee here. Now this is a exclusive one that we got at convention last year to support breast cancer, I believe it was. And when we do this, I don't care how much paste I start with, because we are going to remove all of the excess and put it right back in that container. So I'm not really caring if I have too much, you know, obviously I care if I have too little, but I can just load this bad boy up. And to be honest with you, I don't mind a whole lot at first, because I'm going to pull all that excess up. So I'd rather have a little bit too much to start with than not enough. That's just me. Okay, and again, I'm not worried about the areas where there was no lettering, because there's no point in putting the paste in that area. Okay, so once we do that, once we put it on like we're buttering bread, I am going to squeegee off the rest. Just like you do on your car windshields when you're taking water off, or you're bulldozing dirt or something with your little Tonka trucks. Does anybody else have boys? Just wondering. You just want to pull off all that excess, and you're going to put it right back in that container. Now, I always say when I can see my design underneath coming through, I feel like I've pulled off enough where it will, where it has, you know, done its job, let's say. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so I'm gonna put my squeegee actually in some water. Usually I try to wait until I know I'm done with it, but this is such an easy one. I better knock on wood now, huh? No, Kathleen, I don't worry about bleeding. The only time it'll bleed is if there's air bubbles in that transfer part in the screen mesh. And I'll show you in a second. So I'm going to pull this up, but I'm going to try to pull from the middle, because if any of you sewers out there, if you pull it on the bias, you'll stretch your transfer a little bit, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, so here we go. Look at how beautiful. Oh my goodness, you guys. What do you think? Do you like it? Look how quick and easy that was. This is why I love Chalk Couture. I can make, let's say I'm getting ready to go to a housewarming party or a friend's house. You know, I'm from the South. You bring something, right? When you go to a party or you go get invited to somewhere, you bring a gift. And I can bring such a unique, beautiful gift. And I can make it very quickly, and it can be handmade. Hey, Missy, how are you? Okay, so my next step is going to be this. So I'm going to blow dry it. Okay, guys, sorry. Oh, thanks, Kathleen. So I am going to blow dry this. Now, what I can do is I can spray it with a polyacrylic or a polyurethane. I prefer the polyacrylics now. Either really works, but the polyurethane I think can yellow over time. And so the polyacrylic I try to do, but what that does is it just seals it, okay? Because our chalk paste, thanks Missy, are water soluble. If it gets wet, it could, just like any other paint, it could start to drip a little bit, so that polyurethane or polyacrylic will seal it in and help protect it. So I'm going to do this so as we work with the felt flowers, I'm not going to smudge it because it's not dry yet. And just like that, look at this, you guys. No smudging. Isn't that awesome? Hi, Anna, how are you? Oh, thanks, Tarina. So for any of you, so Kathleen, I'll show you this, because I'm not sure how familiar you are with the screen mesh, because you were asking about the So this is just another transfer we have. This one with a lot of screen mesh area, but I'm using it so that you can see. See how I can't push my finger through? See that? That's that screen mesh. That's what's a little bit different than a stencil. A stencil you would have to worry about if you're, you know, stencils usually blot so that you don't get it underneath. I don't know. Do you have experience with polyacrylic ambering, Kathleen? I don't know. I've been using polyurethane and I'm okay with it, but I heard somebody say the other day that it can yellow. And I know it is yellowed on certain woods for me. Well, actually the wax was, the finishing wax I was using did that to me. So that's why I changed to the Dixie Belle. So I'm not sure. I'd be interested in knowing if you have experience with that, because I certainly don't want that happening. I mean, I've been doing this a year and a half and it hasn't happened. So we'll see. All right, guys. So I've got this cute little black and white felt flower. It might be too bland now that I see it. Earlier I had it up against where the teal was. Let's see here. So I can hot glue these pretty things down and it could just be like this. All right, here's option A. What do you guys think? Option A, or I can go a little bit more creative. And the thing I like about felt flowers too is because it's a cloth, you can kind of manipulate it a little bit and make it, you know, so if it looks all smushed because of packaging or whatever, or if you're super creative and create your own. I wouldn't say I'm not that talented. I've never tried it. Oh, Missy, you changed to polyacrylic? Does it discolor anything, or why did you change? That'd be interesting to know, because I've heard the same thing and I've been meaning to change. I just have a little bit of my polyurethane. I keep looking up because that's what my polyurethane is. Okay, so we've got these flowers, and then I've got like, maybe, no. It's kind of funny how, or maybe the dark green. What do you guys think? I do like I always do things in odd numbers. I don't, you know, I don't know how you would do this, but all right. The black and white one or this one? What do you guys think? Here, I'll go a little bit closer. Hi, Celia. And should I do that dark green? I think that dark green's a little much. Let's see. If I did, I'm not sure if I'm liking. Okay, see, these are two, this is what I'm not great at. These color combinations, I'm not used to working with them with flowers. What do you guys think? What colors should I use? Help me. Help me, please. I'm thinking I do have this funky blue one, and then we could put that. The polyurethane yellows on white surfaces. Okay, maybe that's what it was. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, ladies, you gotta help me here. I like the purple and the teal. These are the only ones I have, so I wish I had more options, but this is what I'm working with. I wish I actually had like a little sprig. That would be really pretty, huh? What do you guys think? Oh, good. Yay, see? Sharing is caring. We're learning. All right, guys, what do we think of that combination? What do you think? That one, or do I go back with the purple and the peach or salmon? Purple and salmon. Or this one. You guys gotta help me. Okay, so choices are the plain black and white flower, right? With the green leaves. Okay, we're gonna go through these. Black and white with green leaves. Yeah, maybe just 2 leaves. Okay. Black and white. All right. Oh, Missy, that's true. Purple, coral, and like a butter yellow. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Thank you. All right, so we're doing the black, purple, coral, butter yellow, or the purple teal butter yellow. I know it does, Celia. It's not, I'm gonna sell it so it can go for anybody. I know, Dee, tell me about it. You know what? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret where I got these. Walmart. They had them. I didn't even know they sold them. I was walking by doing something totally different, and I happened to walk by, and they were all on this bottom shelf together. Yes, Sherry, yes. So this, the purple, teal, and butter yellow. Okay. I think that's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't hear anything else. Going once, going twice. Sold. I do like that black and white one, but I think it's just little too bland, maybe, for this. But yeah, I got these. One of them came with 10 pieces and one came with 7. And they were like $3 or something. I mean, something insane. All right, so I got my little handy dandy hot glue gun here. Let me get my new glue stick. Okay. It's been heating up this whole time. You know, because I don't want to wait. I don't know how much glue I will need. But we are going to put a lot. I don't want it letting loose on me or on a customer. Right? And just fluff the flowers a little bit. But I'm just sitting here and hold it because I want it to dry. Oh, thanks, Becky. Oh my gosh, really, Celia? I know they have machines now, scissor machines and stuff that will do it for you. You know, your Cricut. I've seen a lot of tutorials with the Cricut cutting the felt for you. I don't know if it's a specific, I'm sure it's a specific version of the Cricut, but I've seen that. I wouldn't mind learning how to make them myself. It's just, you know, that's just one more craft I can get totally obsessed with and buy way too much stuff for. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to leave that to the felt flower goddesses out there. And I'll support my, even though I got these at a box store, I will, yes, Kathleen, are you talking about chalk couture? Oh my gosh, woman. It is just, it's such a stress reliever because I can come home and I can make something beautiful in like 10, 15 minutes. I mean, I know I'm on longer here because I'm talking to you guys and kind of piddling and stuff and adding felt flowers for the first time. I've never done that before. So certainly that adds to it. But I'm going to just add some here. But yeah, definitely easier. Or easy. I shouldn't say easier. Just depends on your preference and what you want to do. Oh, Kathleen. Yeah, Sherry, my felt flower goddesses. Like I said, I got these in a box store because I just wanted to try it out because I had never done it before. But I will definitely support some small business women and maybe even men if they're out there who do this with their felt flower business, because I know there's several in chalk couture actually. Because why not? They, you know, they make beautiful ones. But Kathleen, yours are gorgeous, and you customize a lot of yours. You know, with Chalk Couture, we have certain stencils and transfers. So if I want to do something that doesn't come on the transfer, I can mix and match and make things, but you know, pros and cons. Oh, Celia, that's okay. That's okay. I'm perfectly all right with you saying you did them by hand. You know what? There's probably some people who still do, just because, you know, there's certain things that technology will do for us, but it doesn't replace, you know, the hand. Does that make you feel better? Okay. All right, we're gonna stuff these bad boys in there somehow. See if this will work. Just do it. Ow! Ooh! Hot glue guns are hot. Oh, thanks, Sherry. I appreciate it. It's probably not my strong suit, is matching colors and stuff. Sometimes you know, it's funny because I know what I like, but that doesn't mean that it looks pretty. It's pretty to me, but when I'm selling stuff, you know, you kind of have to make sure that you're doing something that at least a good handful of the people will like, maybe. All right, now I got to figure out how to make this. Maybe I'll just stick this one, and then I did have one more. What do you guys think if I did 3 of the greenery? That way it kind of balances that out a little bit. What do you guys think? I'm trying to decide here. I think I don't know. Let me just try one thing. Yeah, I think that's probably good. I do have this one that I could always, so this is the problem with going with like a little kit, because there was only but so many of them in there. Oops. Okay. Ow. Thanks, Dee. I appreciate that. All right, do you guys think this little guy up here, just leave it? Little green guy at the top. I think just leave it. I think he's good all on his own without it. All right, guys, look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let me undo my hot glue gun, because if not, I may forget. Do you guys know, does anybody else do this? I will be driving to work and I'll call my husband in a panic and go, I think I left my curling iron on. Knowing darn well I unplugged it, but it just that freak out moment where you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna burn down the house. If he happens to still be at home, I'll call him and be like, oh my gosh. Okay, guys, this is pretty much it. I will take a picture of it so you guys can see it better straight on. But those are the felt flowers. And then here is the sign. And like I said, all dry, ready to go. I'm leaving it. Thank you, Dee. I agree. So yeah. So again, this has been Mia with Chalk with Mia. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. And just remember, if you want to receive notifications from me via text, and sometimes I'll shoot out deals and promos and different things like that for Chalk Couture, you can text me at my business number, 757-505-0303. Oh, thanks, Missy. Yeah, sure, you do the same thing. It's kind of funny. At least I laugh about it. My husband's probably tired of those calls by now. But anyways, just text me at this number and I will text you back, and I'll put you in my notifications list. I try not to spam you too much, but I do send stuff out, you know, anytime I go live or anytime I have a special or something going or an event, then I like to notify you guys. So you can do that. If you are interested in joining my VIP group for similar type things, you can type the letters VIP. Oh, that's so smart. Donna, woman, you just may have changed my world. Just type the letters VIP in the comments below.